This is just a couple of reasons why so many relationships are breaking up. There's also another thing. We're going into an energy of pure freedom. And in relationships, there's no such thing as freedom. So if your soul wants you to be free, it's going to break up your relationship. The very first seminar I ever went to, I learned something that I still remember almost every day. If you're walking and you have obstacles in front of you in life, this means you're going somewhere. So it's good if your life isn't perfect. It means you're going somewhere. So simply go around the obstacle. Do not lift the obstacle up and carry it with you. I'll give you one example of how we do this. My husband doesn't love me. You've lifted the obstacle up. Simply go around the obstacle and get a fucking boyfriend. Okay. This is how you go around the obstacle. My mother didn't love me. This is why you chose her. We always choose our parents. You chose a parent that isn't going to be perfect so that you can have this kind of personality. So stop mentioning it. Of course she didn't love you. That's why you chose her, so she won't love you. Another way we pick up the obstacle. My boss isn't paying me enough. That's picking up the obstacle. Instead of going around it and getting another job. So we keep picking up obstacles and we keep carrying them for years. And then we get old and we walk like this. And we think it's old age. This is not old age. This is issues and obstacles that we've picked up. Sometimes if I'm doing 5 or 6... Okay, when I'm traveling, sometimes I work 12 hours a day. And then I'll go out in the street and I can see everything. It sounds glamorous, but it's not very pleasant. Because the first thing you can see is the pain. But I remember after one of these 12-hour work days, I walked out and I saw a man walking like this. An old man. Like stooped down. And what I saw in his aura was his son didn't do what he wanted him to do. And that's what he was carrying for years. So to heal that man, all you had to do is show him that he's carrying something stupid. Okay, so I highly recommend, do not pick up the obstacles, just go around them. Always go around them.
So, physical issues or physical body
yes.
Is an obstacle also, but how can I see the obstacle and go around it?
You mean if you're sick? Okay, 90% of illnesses are simply a cry for love. Start loving yourself and 90% will go away. Now there's another 10% that is many things together. It could be something karmic, meaning something that hasn't finished in another life. You remembered it in this life and the body's repeating it. Or it could be guilt that you keep holding and it manifests into an illness. But really, 90% is, if you love yourself, it'll go. When we're babies and we cry, mommy comes. So we learn from a very young age, if there's something wrong with me, I'm going to get love. So first work on that, and then we can work on the 10%. Okay. Now, you don't have to go home judging yourself that I'm sick because I want to be loved. I'm so stupid. Never do that. Because whatever you judge, you cannot change afterwards. The easiest way to change something is to accept it. There's no good or bad. Accept it for what it is. Say, yes, I'm looking for love. Now let me love myself and I'll heal. Since we said looking for love, something I learned a long time ago when I had credit card debts. I was asking my higher self, how can I get out of debt? And my higher self replies, first you have to find out why you got into debt. And I said, well, I like the good life. And my higher self says, no, that's not the answer. Look in. This is how we look in and we don't like what we find. So when I looked in and kept looking and kept looking and kept looking, don't rush, do it slowly. I admitted that I got into credit card debt so I can have friends. I was always going out to dinner with friends and I was paying so they can like me. I was going, because I lived in California, we used to fly to Las Vegas really easily. We would fly to Las Vegas for lunch. All this so I can have friends, so my friends can like me. And once I admitted why I did it, once I accepted it, then I slowly came out of debt. Again, you don't judge yourself. You just said, yes, I did it so I can have friends. And then I learned. By accepting it, I got the experience. And then the second time I had money, I didn't do that to have friends. I would always go to nice restaurants alone. So, this doesn't mean you're going to be alone. I choose to be alone. I like being alone. But accept why we do something, and then we can change it easy. Jesus had all this power because he accepted things the way they were. That's the first step to changing anything. Let me mention something I learned a few weeks ago from a client, a business client. This business client, nice young man, meaning good-looking young man, met a good-looking young lady, and the good-looking young lady wanted to help him with his business. And of course the good-looking young man wasn't saying no because he didn't want to lose her. But the funny thing is, business is your baby. It doesn't want to be shared with someone else. So his business is not doing very well now. And when we get answers of like, what is this person doing in here? What is this person doing on the website? Oh, I can't get her out, that's my girlfriend. But your business has nothing to do with her, it's yours. Just because we fall in love with someone good looking does not mean we're going to put them in our business. We need to keep our lovers outside our business. Our business is our business. It sounds romantic that I'm doing business with my boyfriend or girlfriend. We don't live in West Hollywood. Stop it. It doesn't matter if it sounds romantic, it's silly. We need to take business more seriously. That's one side. Another side that I learned a few weeks ago, we always say, my job is not my life, but our job needs to become our life. That's when we're going to do very well in our job. Our soul expresses itself through our job. So it needs to become our life. Stop saying things like, my job is not my life. And find a job or a business that you like. You have no idea how happy you'll be because more soul will be inside the body. And don't listen to other people that say, you're always at work. Say, yes I am, do you have a problem? Don't let other people tell you what to do or how to live. You have come here for your own experiences, not for theirs. Now, this is no judgment. Souls don't get that excited with you being a housewife for 40 years. Do it 1 or 2 years, that's enough. That's why souls get excited with your business or with your job. So make your job, make your business your life. Okay, we're going to stop now.